perceived best deck. It's up here. And if you're not playing a perceived best deck, your shit's down here. If you want to have a decent matchup against the perceived best deck, you're going to make some seemingly obvious concessions. There may be some things you want to play, but you can't play them shits because you want to have a better matchup against the perceived best deck. In the event that you go first, you want to have some shit to set in the form of traps because the traps are pretty damn important nowadays. It seems right now, this is not a bad thing, but it's just simply an observation. The main thing that's different now is the monsters that you choose. How would you like to kill your opponent? Would you like to do some really cute shit with ritual beasts and things and kind of hawks and blah, blah, blah? It's a whole lot of extra shit. Some people don't want to do that. Understand. Maybe you want to play Reasoning and Monster Gate and just hope you mill some Infernoids and then you can just summon them big dumbass idiots and just beat face. Or would you like to just hide behind some back row? Somebody called it being a back row bitch. So accurate. Or you would like to play something like Shaddolls and main something like Mistake in it. Or even go a little bit deeper and play something like the Mecha Phantom Beast deck that guy played at whatever YCS it was. This shit I do not consider innovation. Speaking of innovation, that's a rather subjective concept, isn't it? You didn't hear about it or you didn't discuss it. That doesn't mean that somebody else didn't. Doesn't mean that somewhere else on the interwebs somebody didn't talk about the shit. So just because you heard about it first doesn't necessarily mean it's innovation. It may be to you, but you should look other places on the interwebs. This happens almost all the time. There's always one, maybe two perceived best decks. And the other decks, they want to have a fucking chance. And it ain't like you could just play the other deck without making concessions. This is the way that card games are. Something's better than everything else, generally speaking. If you compare Necros by themselves with something like Ritual Beast by themselves without any tech cards, which would win on average? So when you have that fucked up, lopsided type of matchup, you want to even the playing field. So that's where the tech cards come in. I don't consider that shit innovation. I consider that more adaptation. Now, if adaptation is being misunderstood for innovation, okay. But I don't see these things as being new. Not everybody wants to play the perceived best deck. But at the same time, for you not wanting to play the perceived best deck, you have to do a little bit more. Make enough accommodations to your not perceived best deck to have a chance against it. I don't consider that innovation. That's just obvious. It seems pretty straightforward. I don't consider the things that some people consider innovation. I just think that these things are obvious. When you have something and you want to play something else that's not the perceived best deck and you want to have a good chance against it. I'm just saying, like, the main things that are different nowadays are the monsters. Not a bad thing, just an observation. So on that note, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it. If you would like to support me in some form or fashion, all I ask is you spend literally seconds out your day and click an advertisement. I'll be grateful, appreciative, and I will say thank you very much in advance if you can find some time to do that. If you didn't have the tech cards, imagine how much harder or, well, how much quicker you would lose because you didn't have any ways to slow them the fuck down from searching so much. I'm pretty sure some of you motherfuckers know how it was. Oh shit, Necro's the new thing? And you just probably played some other shit before you knew what Necros did and they fucked you up. And you was like, what the fuck? That happens. People get tired of losing to that shit and then they either stop playing like a bitch or they adapt. This is like real life shit, right? If something bad keeps happening or whatever the case is, or there's like some rival, some enemy or whatever, and you're like, I can't fucking beat you for some reason, you adapt, right?